For two empty nesters who are boring people.
There's a lot going on.
What are you talking about?
You've got to go potty, don't you?
Can I look down?
Don't know much, but I do know a little bit about porn.
There are so many things wrong with this. Why did I say drooling pajamas?
And we love each other. She's just ridiculous sometimes, and I have to call her out on it.
No. No.
I'm
I
so
don't-
sorry. Did anybody else zone out? I mean, that was interesting.
Ooh, did we do it? Okay. I don't know if anything happened.
That did not go smooth.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I know that, are we live here? I think we are live. All right. Did anybody see the video? Tanya, you saw the intro. You saw it.
Could you
Okay.
hear it all the way through? Because Missy hit unmute.
I forgot to
halfway through.
unmute. We are live, Alejandra. Could you hear the whole video? Because I didn't realize StreamYard was muted. We're live. I can't.
Missy's like, I got this all set up.
I got it.
I got
it.
Guys,
I got it.
She's like, babe, I need you out here 2 minutes before.
Yeah.
We got everything set up. We're good. And
We
Just didn't.
Oh, but they like the. Oh my God, you
Oh,
guys! Okay.
All right, good.
I am so happy about that because it took me a long time. Anne Marie, you will be seeing it every week. It was the black screen at the beginning. Okay. It was a black screen. Okay. I have to check and see.
It was a black screen because we saw it. That it was a black screen.
Okay.
You didn't notice the big black screen?
For how long?
The whole time before you played the video.
Okay, then maybe there's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. I'll
We'll
get
get
it.
it.
I'm a work in progress.
Happy Tuesday and
a
happy
one-woman
birthday.
team. Whose birthday?
I don't know, but I bet it's somebody.
It's got to be somebody's
Here's the thing.
birthday. Oh, yay!
If it isn't somebody's birthday, it was somebody's birthday within the last week.
and it will
or
be
it will be
somebody's
this week.
birthday. It's true.
So happy birthday.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited that people can see it, and I will see what I can do about the mysterious black.
I'm the
screen.
only one on YouTube, but it's working.
You're the only one in all of
Boy,
YouTube.
We're killing it on YouTube. Man.
We are a hit on YouTube.
Thank goodness we've got Alejandro.
Yes, practice will make perfect. Yeah, it's so
Yeah, we'll
funny.
get there.
It's so fun. We'll get it. We'll get
Happy
it.
Tuesday, everybody.
Oh,
Hope you had a great week.
Yeah.
You know what
too.
happened to me last week?
Tell us.
Last week, one of you, and I can't remember who, said you can make an ice cream sandwich out of waffles.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
couldn't get it out of my head the whole show. Like, I was like, I need this show to end because I need to try this. And after the show, I went in the kitchen and I made 2 waffles and I kind of plastered a scoop of vanilla ice cream in between them and ate it. And that might have been one of the best things I've ever had. So whoever
yeah.
recommended that, I'm taking all your recommendations from here
Yeah,
on.
from now on.
From now on, you are my go-to for any questions.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you know what else Jeremy did with his waffles this week? I found in the summertime.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
Don't judge
I'm not
me.
judging. I'm sharing.
All right.
There's a difference between sharing
Hey,
and
Andrea.
judging. Hey.
We're excited for the beach.
Oh, we're so
So
excited.
excited.
So I don't think we're allowed to call it the beach though, because it's in New Jersey.
The shore.
The shore.
I can't do that.
Where do you come
I
on?
can't.
The
I
shore.
can't call it.
Yeah. From
Down
the
the
middle of
shore.
Wisconsin, Penny.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I found at Trader Joe's in the summertime, they have all beef, organic, like grass-fed beef hot dogs without any of the nitrates and stuff. And I'm like, I would love a hot dog.
Everything she just said sums up her entire life for this year.
I know.
Grass-fed, no biometric, non-binary cow hot dogs.
Non-binary.
I don't know.
Yes, we had non-binary cow hot dogs. What?
And they were good.
And they,
I'm sorry. All right. I'm done. All right. Tell your story.
Anyway, so Jeremy makes one. I ask him if it's good, and I look and I can see that it's sitting on something. I'm like, "What's your hot dog on?" And his mouth's off. He's like, "None of your business." Well, if it's not my business, then I need to know immediately. I'm like, "What?" I didn't even know what we had in the house that could explain what his hot dog was sitting on. He put his hot dog on a waffle, but not just any waffle. This makes me gag. He put his hot dog on with ketchup
And mustard.
and mustard. So a hot dog with ketchup and mustard on a waffle, but not just any waffle, a banana chocolate chip waffle.
And it was fantastic.
With a hot dog with mustard. Ugh. Just thinking about it is
Yep.
making my so gross. So, and then he offered me a bite, which was very sweet. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was good.
No,
I'll do it again.
I don't want to buy that. I do not want to bite it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did have a bite of his ice cream with waffles, and it was really good.
One of you recommended
So
a
glad to
waffle
see.
iron also.
Oh, I think it was Renee. I got the little teeny
got the
white,
little-
tiny $10 or $9.99 dash waffle maker that makes a waffle like about the size of a cookie, which is perfect.
And she gets
Nope.
she gets some waffle mix, and she's like, "Hey, do you want a waffle?" And she showed me the waffle iron with a waffle that just came out. I was like, "Why does the waffle look like that?" She's like, "It's a protein waffle."
Yes.
I was like, "Oh, well, do you still make it with milk?" She says, "No, you make it with water." You gotta stop.
Yep.
You gotta stop eating this stuff.
Yeah. And and it's Debbie, it's not a waffle recipe. He bought the grossly high processed waffles that are frozen that you put in your toaster that already have bananas and chocolate chips in them.
'Cause
He's
they're
very
easy.
happy.
Yeah, Renee, being creative.
He is
with
being
his
creative
food.
with his
Yeah.
food. And yes, Suzanne, it's absolutely a carb. I'm trying to eat the carbs that pack the nutrition and energy that my body needs, as opposed to the carbs that just bring me joy.
Andrea, nothing's as good as peach pie
Nothing.
from that farm, Springfield Farms, wherever you
Mhm.
go. But we could add a waffle to the peach pie.
There's something very wrong with you.
You could put anything. Have you seen chicken and waffles? Have you had chicken and waffles?
I have not.
Oh,
I'm just, yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Does Jeremy have working taste buds?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You know what's funny? So I will eat the craziest stuff like that to everybody else would be like garbage. But like when we're traveling, I'm the
yeah.
adventurous eater. I love many, many international dishes that Missy will not even try.
Well,
I have a good palate. I really do.
Jeremy has a very adventurous palate,
and a
and
refined
I
palate.
admittedly very refined.
I'm not saying hot dog on a waffle was like some crazy Michelin star meal. I'm just saying it wasn't bad,
It was
and
delicious.
it was easy.
Sure.
Don't underestimate my laziness.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. And here's the thing. Where was I going? I started that and I don't know what I was
Palate.
saying. Oh, the palate. And I've never claimed that I do have one.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I will try to never insult anybody, but
Where were we at?
where were we?
Where were we
Does at the end of a sentence bother you guys? It
when
does.
we realized you've only ordered the same thing from the same place over and over? Lemon and capers.
Yeah.
Lemon and capers. You
Yeah.
order the blueberry ricotta pancakes and you've never tried anything else.
No, I that's what I do. That
Missy
is
finds one thing she likes, and all of a sudden that restaurant is great, but she will not try anything else from that restaurant.
right. But here's the thing. Watching you on YouTube, but here for the comments. That's perfect.
That's the right way to do it.
Oh, very cool. Interesting.
What?
She's watching YouTube on the TV,
Oh, no,
but on
yeah.
Facebook for the comments. Oh, and I
Yeah.
like stuffing in a waffle maker. I have heard about that.
I didn't know
Hello,
the dog
curly top.
was behind us, and I just punched the dog.
You just punched the dog.
Yeah, not on purpose. She's
well,
fine.
yeah, she doesn't
She
seem
didn't
to be
even
upset.
flinch. Yeah.
No, I am a creature of habit.
Kendra, what's up?
But I do want to tell you, yeah, at all your local hangs, right, Athena? Like when we go to El Maya, I used to always get the cheese enchiladas. Now,
Wait. Did we tell them about this?
you guys know about my aversion to fajitas and people that order them
Missy
in public
hates
places.
fajitas. I'm not allowed to order fajitas. Wasn't. allowed to order fajitas ever at a Mexican restaurant because she hates it because the smoke gets in her face and it makes her
It
hair
makes
smell.
my makeup melt. It makes my hair smell like
But
Mexican
if you're
food.
sitting at a table anywhere near us and you order fajitas, Missy has marked you for hatred immediately.
I'm a horrible person.
She thinks you're a terrible person. if
I'm
you
a hard.
order
No, I
fajitas.
realize
Even though that's the traditional dish to get in a
I
Mexican
know,
restaurant.
and I'm horrible. When I hear it come out, I'm like,
But now that she's on her fufu diet, she can have fajitas with none of the tortilla stuff. And now all of a sudden she loves fajitas. And I'm allowed to order them. Everybody around
Yeah.
her is allowed to have
This
them.
is
It's
the
funny
thing.
how everything changes.
yeah, Curly Temple, yeah, Tanya, yeah. No, I definitely have talked about the fajitas. Well, God has a sense of humor because now when I'm thinking of things that I can actually order that follow the nutrition plan that I'm on, I'm like, oh gosh, fajita chicken and vegetables would do it. And
Dylan,
fajita,
fajitas
it's
are
the
delicious.
same thing. And I get my fajitas without the shells and with extra vegetables. And it's just,
If you
but
wanna,
it's so, the irony is hysterical.
if you wanna make Missy mad, wait till they set her fajitas down on the table, and just about when she's about to eat, call them fajitas. I hope you enjoy your chicken fajitas. That's not a happy Missy.
No.
No.
Peanut butter and jelly wings.
Hold on. Somebody said waffles about something. Use zucchini to make a waffle mix. That's gross. Renee, you were killing it with recommendations. What's going on with zucchini
Renee, I'm going to
waffles?
need more information. I'm
Whoa.
going to need more information.
Shrimp and chicken fajitas. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys, they
I'm a
used to
steak
always
fajita guy.
infuriate me. They would infuriate. Yes, but
It sounds like a disease.
yeah. Well, and and they bring them to the table, and it's all smoky in my face, and I'm not a fan of that. But our place has a lunch special, $7 fajitas at lunchtime. on
1 day a
Thursdays.
week.
Thursdays.
$7 fajitas on Thursdays, but they're like $9 every other day at lunchtime.
It's not
Either way, it's
expensive.
so cheap.
Yeah.
Guys, I've worked in restaurants when I was in my 20s. Like pretty much all of my 20s was the restaurant work. And I remember it
Hey,
was
Jim.
a big thing for old people to go in on specials day, right? Like I always had this old couple that would come into the seafood restaurant I worked at for half price burger day or like half price calamari day. And they'd come every day of the week. And Nate and Ann would be there. They're like 80 years old. They're going to be there every Wednesday for half price calamari because they love it. And that's their date thing. And they're on their old people budget. So it's like, it's perfect, And now we realize we're those people.
We're those people. We're like
she's not going to be here this week on Thursday, and I'm flipping out. I'm like, Thursday's fajita at the Mexican joint day. What are we doing for lunch? You going to leave me on fajita day?
he's upset that we're missing fajita day once. And we are those people. We are the people. Oh yeah, and we love this restaurant. It's small.
It's awesome.
It's
The
small.
food's so
It's
good.
unassuming.
And you get
It's-
so much.
you
Like,
get
I don't
so
know how
much
they're still
food.
in business.
Right. It's so inexpensive.
And we know the waiters, the servers really well, and like we love them all. It's just a great place.
It's awesome.
Yep.
We are on the old people lunch schedule.
Yeah.
The lunch
They
special
know we're coming.
schedule. They do.
And they should know it's right when they open.
It's embarrassing.
We arrived
Do you
between
know-
11 and 11:30, and they open at 11.
And the day you licked the bottle is the day that we were hovering
We're
outside.
not bringing that back.
We're
up.
always going to bring up the you licking the bottle. The day that he licked the bottle, we were the people standing outside waiting for them to open. It's embarrassing.
You know what's crazy, guys? Our pastor's retired this week.
Yeah,
And
they did.
it was an emotional Sunday. It really was. It was very
Mhm.
emotional. But at the end of Sunday, we went back to church for an open house, kind of like, everybody came by, got some food, said their well wishes, thank yous, goodbyes. And I'm talking to a lot of people, and I noticed Missy's over there talking to the pastors who just retired. I'm like, oh, let me go see what they're talking about. And I walk up and I hear he licked the hot sauce bottle. I'm
Oh.
like, you don't tell
Oh, no,
the pastors that I licked the hot sauce bottle. That's not
Yeah,
for them.
Jessica,
They
it
don't
was-
need to know that.
Well, here's the thing, though. It came up because people at church sometimes watch our show, and this
Somebody
one.
saw it.
That's right.
That's
Yeah. So
Whites.
the whites came up and said,
right.
"So I heard about this because somebody watched it and then told them." So it was trickling down.
So I can't tell you guys anything anymore because it eventually
Oh yeah,
gets into our
Shikendra missed
church.
it. Shikendra missed that story. Shikendra.
Oh no, we don't need to repeat it, Shikendra. It's one of those things where if you missed it, don't worry, you didn't miss much. We're good.
Yeah, it was.
I
hot
made
sauce.
a mistake. I forgot where I was, and I did some homely things outside of the home.
But You're not allowed to do that in our house.
It's
either.
my hot sauce. You don't use it. I can
use,
lick my own hot sauce bottle. You don't use the hot sauce.
I use Tabasco
That's
on my
not
eggs.
hot sauce.
Guys, if you
That's
come
flavored
here,
vinegar. That's not hot sauce.
if you come to our home, avoid the hot sauce. I'm not responsible for what happens in the hot sauce. Yeah. That bottle is now yours, Jeremy. Only yours. Somehow I don't believe you. Yeah. 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 Shikendra, it was the
Why
I
should
think it was
Kendra
last
call
week.
me out? She might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm taking up too much room. You can scoot this
No,
way. I'm leaning on you because it's date night.
Yeah.
And God forbid, okay. How many of you are snugglers and how many of you are like independent in your space?
And Mr. Independent right here.
Oh yeah. I can remember there were times during the pandemic, if you'd come sit next to me like this on the couch, I'd be like looking at all the other cushions.
Yeah.
Like
why
why
did
is
you
he
do
why
this?
are you not
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
More-
bed, I won't face Missy. I
No.
will not face Missy.
No.
I have to face away towards the window. It's just the way I sleep.
Yeah.
But it just sucks because Missy's on the other side. So
I'm on the this man who I love more than anything and who I know loves me
more than anything.
more than anything, if I accidentally scooch closer to the middle of the bed because a dog is close to me, he's like, "You're taking up too much room."
You're unaware of your surroundings. So I get in bed and I've got like this much space between the edge of the bed and my butt. And I look over and you've just got like yards.
I don't.
I do.
don't.
And I point it out. I'm like, look at this. Look, there's this and there's this.
Because no, I have now where you're right is I might have to be diagonal because there's a dog here and a dog and a cat there. I don't have a place for my legs.
Then the animal shouldn't be in bed anyways.
Oh, okay, says the man who I'll be almost asleep and you'll hear Jeremy go, "Come here. Come
Teddy.
here, Hazel.
Come here,
Come
Teddy.
here, Hazel. Hazel, come on up here." And we only have a queen size bed.
Yeah. Our room,
Yeah.
we live in a very quaint home. It's very old. The rooms are not that big,
Right.
but a king size bed in our room, it fit, but we'd lose so much space.
There's it just we got a queen.
Hey, I was just joking around calling
Teddy and he came.
just jumped
Guys,
up.
when we made the noise, Teddy the cat came running out here. That was really
Hi,
adorable.
buddy. Come here.
It is really, really adorable. Yeah, we need a family bed. Remember those people, was it Willy Wonka, where all the grandparents and everybody just slept in this
Dude,
one big
somebody
nest?
made an AI version of that. I
Did
saw
they?
it a couple days ago. I forgot to send it to you. And it's Grandpa Joe in the bed.
Hi, Daddy.
And then he finds out that, he got that Willie's allowed to bring, not Willie, Charlie is allowed to bring somebody to the chocolate factory, and he jumps out of bed and like starts dancing around. And the AI version switches to Charlie and the rest of the family getting pissed off that he can now all of a sudden walk. And Charlie's like, "And I keep buying tobacco for you." And it was hilarious. And I got to, I was having this conversation with my sister earlier. AI has been pissing people off, right? Because AI is being created for stuff that looks real but isn't. But if you're good enough, you could tell. But there's some funny stuff being done with AI. The comedy being done with AI is fantastic.
Remember, nothing's all good or all bad, technology wise. Okay, what? He does
really
not
hates
look
the
happy.
camera.
Yeah, I was about to say he does not
He
want
just
his
stabbed me
moment
in
to
the belly.
shine. Yeah. You have a king size bed now and still sleep on the edge of the bed. Yes, if Jeremy's not in the bed, I still am hovered on my little corner. What happens when I don't spend the night here?
I still only sleep in my
On your
spot.
side-
You
and
know
then-
why? Because Dennis takes yours.
Okay. You had no pets. Yeah. Yep. That was Teddy Curly Top.
Yeah, that was Teddy.
Yes.
Hey, can we do a quick shop thing? HallWay Woodworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you guys, I don't think a lot of people saw the post, but I posted earlier today. One of my woodworking friends gifted me a bunch of walnut.
Yeah.
Like, walnut is the most expensive wood that I work with. And he just gifted me a bunch of it because to him, it's scraps. To me, it is not because I can
Because
use
he
it for
makes
some-
big stuff. He
He
didn't
makes
know you
huge
do
stuff.
clocks and stuff
So-
like that.
I have a whole bunch of these. It's super thick, solid walnut, and it's perfect for clocks. So I did the $100 clock.
Okay.
I have enough of this to make 6 or 7, so I limited 6 on the website, and I just made them an even $100. You get walnut, which is the most expensive wood. You get a clock made from walnut, but I get to choose the epoxy color, that I think is going to go good with it. You pay $100, it's yours. There are 4 left. 2 have been ordered.
To it, but you know what? Okay, can I just? I want to commend you on something.
What?
And here's one of the things, like, even if he wasn't my husband, nobody ever had to know that you got that wood for free. I love that you're passing on the savings.
You know why? Do you know why? Because not everybody can spend $150.
No, you're not wrong. I could.
And
Let's
some
be clear,
people
I
are
can't.
like want one, but they're waiting for the price
but
to
that's
drop.
no. I'm happy that you're able to do that.
So if you've ever wanted one of the epoxy river clocks, this never get cheaper than this. $100 is only 4 spots left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shikendra, you do not need another clock.
You do not need another clock, Shikendra, but if you want one,
Yeah.
I got the hookup.
Please hold while Tanya gets her laptop and places an order. Absolutely. You guys, I'm learning just tiny bit. I got to pour some epoxy in because he was mixing colors. I got to pick colors and then dump them in.
I should have waited till tomorrow to ship that.
I'm so excited.
We showed everything.
I got to help.
Or was it this week? I think it was this weekend. Missy helped me pour multicolors into a clock. They came out.
And I helped pick the colors.
Amazing. It came out amazing. And so I posted, I was like, hey guys, look what we did. We've never done a clock with 4 colors. We've only done with 1 color. We did it with 4, Missy and I. And so I announced it and it sold in 13 minutes.
It was, and I okay. And here's the thing. This man has done all the hours and hours and hours of work. Someone say clock.
Jim, I should have never said clock around
clock. So do we message you or order it?
Order it from the website.
Go to the website. You can click on that while you're here, Curly Talk, because there's only a couple.
HallWayWoodworks.com.
Yeah, guys.
Because I have to limit the quantity, so it knows.
The
shop knows how many are left, and the computer will automatically say sold out as soon as the last one's.
So this is an instance where you have to do it on the website, not here, because the shop is stuff.
I need to keep track.
Yeah, the woodworker that only does the epoxy part. Well, Shikendra, that's what's been cracking me up because he does all of the work, all of the things. And I go down, I'm like, I like that color and that color. And I get to help pour them in and
it
stir.
came out great.
But I felt like I was as much part of it.
Picking colors is not easy.
No, but I really did. I was like, I'm totally like on the same level as Jeremy.
Yeah.
It was total professional clock epoxy maker. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Well, thank you, Curly Dot. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Okay, we got to tell them about Al Capone.
Stop. This is my story to tell.
Okay, well, you got to explain the game to them first.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Missy and I are on the road a lot together, and when we are, we play a game. It's called the category game, right? So you think of a topic. So it'd be like snack foods, and you have to go through the alphabet. A would be on me, and I'd be like, no, I can't think of a snack food that starts with A. Anyways, applesauce, sure. B,
banana bread,
whatever. All right, so it's simple, right? Like we've run out of categories. We've done everything. So I decided on a category: things that feel smooth to the touch. Okay, things that feel smooth to the touch. A. We're on the very first letter, A, and she says abalone tuna. I said, what? She says abalone tuna. I said, you are mistaken, madam. Abalone is its own thing, and tuna is a fish. There is no abalone tuna. She goes, oh my gosh, you're right. I'm sorry. I meant Al Capone tuna. And she was dead serious. She said Al Capone tuna.
It came out. Do you ever have like just word mix-ups in your head? I'm like, Al Capone. That's not tuna. I know that, but my mouth made the sound.
Al Capone tuna. And I said, no. And I would love to help you, babe, but with Al Capone tuna, I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
And then I realized she meant albacore.
That's it.
Albacore tuna.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Why was that the answer for something smooth?
I don't know.
Why did you go with tuna fish for something smooth?
I don't know.
Of all the things on this planet, you went to tuna fish.
Well, I had to start with the letter A.
Yeah.
And
Which
then
tuna fish does not start with.
No, but albacore does.
So does
abalone. But then I was like, alabaster.
Is alabaster smooth? Did we find that out?
I don't know. I don't care anymore.
I feel like alabaster is a rock.
A smooth rock.
Is it though?
Yeah. Word fart, brain fart. I don't know, because it is smooth. Thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was pretty ridiculous.
Is it though? Is tuna smooth? Okay. So if it's like a raw tuna and you slice into the fish, sure.
That's
it's
what I was
smooth.
talking about. It's just gross. Just like when I said for G, I said
You
guts.
said albacore tuna. Albacore tuna is canned tuna.
Which when you take it out on those little flakes, they're very smooth.
Okay.
Andrew said you sold 3 clocks so far tonight.
No, I didn't.
That's good. I love albacore tuna,
wish
but
I
that
did.
would never make the something smooth category. Think of something smooth that starts with the letter A, though. It's not easy.
It's not.
It's really not.
Oh, she's right. I think we just sold out of clocks.
Do we just sell out of them? Okay.
I think there's one more left. Holy
Okay.
cow, guys. Oh, good grief. We got to get to work.
Yeah. Angora.
What's Angora?
The soft fur. Smooth. Yeah. Applesauce.
Angora?
Alabaster. Alabaster is what I said.
Is that what you said? Alabaster?
Finally. I was like, oh, alabaster.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
you guys should play this game.
Apple.
It's fun.
It's fun.
You know what? We'll shake it up sometimes. We'll be like, hey, movies from the 80s and 90s that are one word, 2 syllables. We
Yeah,
get crazy with it.
We get crazy, and then sometimes we get furious.
Yeah, because when you get to Q
Ooh,
and X,
Algodon.
it basically,
Dan,
basically what?
a toned hiney.
Yeah, absolutely. When you get to like X, you just have to say like, if xylophone doesn't work, which for smooth it did, you just have to say X-rated, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
we'll come
that's all
up
you
with
can
something truly obscene.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to pass time on a drive.
do. Yeah, it's a great. Way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's fun
It is.
because we say dumb stuff, and it just makes us laugh.
It makes us laugh.
Yep.
It's a good way. And I do it by myself when I'm trying to sleep and I can't fall asleep.
You play without me.
In my head,
I don't want to be in there.
you want me to wake you up? Like, babe, I can't sleep. Play
Nope.
the category game with me.
Definitely don't want to do that.
So, I mess up words all the time. Carly messes up phrases. I think I posted one time. I don't remember if I said it here, but I posted. She was like, "Oh, Mom, I'm exhausted. I've been running around like a chicken, cut my head off." And it's always a little
Those
bit.
darn chickens always
cut
cut your
my head
off.
off. And then, driving is for concert time. I play all the parts. Yes. So then yesterday I was talking to Carly and she was talking about a friendship and she's like, well, I emailed her. So the ball's in her park now.
Did she say that?
I was like, it's not what you mean. You mean the ball's in her court. She's like, yes.
But I don't think that's just her. I think that's the generation. I think all of our sayings aren't getting passed on correctly.
Yeah. Well, but she messes it. She always gets a word a little wrong.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite. It's like one of my favorite things
Don't
about her.
count your chickens all in one basket.
Right. Something. Yeah. Running around like a chicken, cutting my head off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You guys have heard the phrase, and her best friend, and this was really funny. This was a generational thing. Avocado. Yes.
Oh, super.
Oh,
smooth.
Melanie had a breast scare last week, but everything's okay.
Melanie.
Okay, Melanie, we need you to get healthy.
What's happening this
and
year to you, Melanie?
strong.
You need to have a better year.
Yes.
I'm hoping the second
It's
half of the
gotta
year is
get
much
better.
better to you.
Yeah. We gotta get your body to calm down and give you a break.
Yeah. You gotta scroll back down.
I gotta scroll back down. I'm afraid. There we go.
There you go.
Her friend said something. You guys have heard the phrase like, they didn't have a pot to piss in. They were poor.
Yeah.
She said she was bashing somebody. She's like, I don't know why she's spending that money. She doesn't have a pot.
Baby, she was buying a pot with that money. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know
And
why.
it was, yeah.
She doesn't
She's
have
like,
a
oh,
pot.
she doesn't even have a pot. I'm like, I don't. Oh, no. She can't even piss in a pot. That's what she said. She's like, I don't know why she's spending that money. She can't even piss in a pot.
That should be the same.
Why is she spending that money? She can't piss in a pot.
I don't even know if we're staying within our PG boundaries here, but that's fine.
Yeah. And it was a kid. She was like in high school. She was so indignant. And I have a pot, yes. Oh, Jennifer. my best sister-in-law in the world.
What'd she say?
She just asked me about my bunion.
Oh, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Wait. Missy leaves the house today. I don't know where she's at. I call her. I'm like, babe, where are you at? She's like, I'm at the podiatrist. I'm like, you getting a foot massage? She's like, no, I'm having my bunion checked. And I'm like, that's the same thing. Somebody's rubbing your foot.
No,
You went and got a foot massage.
I did not.
Well, then
In
tell
fact-
us what did happen.
Ugh. So I had to go to a hospital that I've never been to before. Okay, I've had a bunion for years, which the word is so disgusting. Like saying you have a bunion is just
That word sucks. If you're saying you have a bunion, you're old.
Yeah.
Like
And
there's no denying that.
And the funny thing is Jeremy, who notices nothing, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like it's great. Like he doesn't.
Oh, I noticed gross feet.
But then he looked at me
No
and
offense.
he's like, babe, you have got to do something about your foot, and it's getting worse. And I remember last year when I was in physical therapy with frozen shoulder after the whole radiation thing, the physical therapist looked down at my foot and said, you know, you're going to need to do something about that. And I'm like, I didn't even realize people could see it.
My sister's right. Bunions are so 70s.
They really are.
I didn't know they still existed, Jen.
I
I gotta be honest. Until I saw her freakish foot, I didn't know that they still made them. But apparently they do.
Yeah, she meant in your ages in the 70s.
What?
Not the decade of the 70s. She meant something that happens in your 70s.
No, she meant the decade. It's my sister. I know what she means.
Okay.
She meant the decade.
Yeah.
I know how she talks. She meant the decade. And I'm with her. When I think of bunions, I think of like, I don't know, because you don't hear people talking about bunions anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have hammer toes. Bunions are your future. Yeah.
1970s.
Oh, 70s. I was wrong.
I know my
was
sister.
wrong. I was wrong, and you do.
We have very similar humor. So like my sister will send jokes to the family group that's me, my mom, and Missy. And my mom doesn't get the joke, and I'm dying laughing. And I laugh every time. So I'm like, Mom's never not going to get the joke. Just send the joke straight to me. She's never going to get those jokes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I met with the person, and they're like, well,
Grandma had bunions. I didn't know.
Grandma had bunions. She's like, well, we can do a conservative approach. So they gave me this.
A piece of foam? That's the conservative approach?
I guess I stick it between my toes. She's like, that might keep you more
I
comfortable.
bet you that was like $100.
I hope then I hope insurance covered it. But this, I'm like,
Wait, show us, demonstrate.
I can't lift my foot up above my
But
head.
where does that go? I don't understand.
It goes between my toes. I think this is a toe separator.
So wait. Okay, so it goes like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to demonstrate it.
Okay.
I didn't even think of that.
So it's got this little thing, and it locks in.
Oh, wait a minute. If I'm going to be doing like home shopping thing, I should be able to show, right? I should be able to demo.
Did you tell people about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I should be able to show, and this would be inserted between your toes like this.
Oh, you're going to be great on QVC.
Yep.
Look at that. Bunions. Bunions.
If they needed
Ladies
the bunions.
and gentlemen,
And
your
they
host
also,
selling you blue blockers has the grossest bunion.
And then they gave me.
What's that? What is that? Wait.
You hook it.
Wait. Suspect. This is suspect. I'm sure there's a practical toe reason for it, but look at it. It's suspect. Please go on with your suspicious silicone translucent condom. Let's just say it.
It's very jiggly.
Yes, very jiggly. It's very jiggly, almost jelly-like. It's definitely not medical. I mean, I guess you could consider it medical, but it's not.
It's medical. It's a bunion guard.
It's a toe condom.
It's a toe condom.
Oh, it's a legit toe condom.
So you put your toe.
Through there.
Yeah.
And what does it do?
It's supposed to just help my shoe not hurt.
Just roll a condom down your toe.
She's like, well, we can do that. And then she said, we could give you a shot of steroids, which I'm not going to do any more cortisone shots because, and they can be fine for people, but because of the medication I'm on for the post-cancer treatment, my bone density deteriorates, so I don't want any more steroid injections.
It cushions the bunion
from rubbing on the shoe. Yes.
All right.
Then she said, but they sent me for x-rays and they're like, but that's only a temporary thing. You're going to need surgery. And my thing was, I'm like, well, why would if we know that this is only going to get worse, I'm also only going to get older. Why wouldn't we just
take care
of it? So
probably because your insurance company doesn't want you to.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, a lightning bug's in here.
How lightning bugs getting in the house?
Guys, a lightning bug's
Wait,
in here.
wait. You're
and
all
it
thrilled that
lit.
there's a lightning bug, and I'm like, how'd it get in here?
Look, I probably got on one of the dogs outside, but it's lighting. Honey, it's over there.
I was looking.
They're
Wondering what that thing was
magical.
up there.
You have quite a few bunion remedies. Are you going to get the surgery? Your physical therapist was not happy when you got a steroid shot in your
Is
heel.
is there a for real remedy that doesn't involve surgery?
There are no permanent fixes. There's only ways of trying to keep you comfortable and slowing the progression.
That sounds like terminal illness.
Well,
okay.
lightning bug is still a bug. Raid.
Yeah.
No.
Kendra, I'm with you.
I'm not. Now, I will tell you, ladybugs and lightning bugs, I'm fine. Did we get our light checked yet? No, and it hasn't done the weird thing.
It any longer.
And I've been on Zooms in here all day, and
Yeah.
nothing weird has happened.
It was a ghost.
Is it?
Ghost
Yeah.
moved out. Ghost was here. Ghost saw Missy's bunion. Ghost isn't here anymore. Gone.
Oh, but yeah, so I had an x-ray and I got it. And this on a more serious note, it's weird. I've been fine. Like it was this time 2 years ago that I was.
Surgery sometimes does not work.
Yes.
Is that what?
Yeah.
But wait. So it's bone, right?
Yeah.
Is it bone?
Yes.
Okay. They're cutting off the bone, right?
They cut off bones. They have to realign things, sometimes put pins in. There's a lot to it.
Well, you might want to think that over. If it doesn't work, does that mean they're going to cut off bone and your foot's messed up for good?
Well, your foot's never going to be the same. Athena's never seen a lightning bug?
What?
Only in books and movies?
Athena? No. You've been to the East Coast. You may not have them in California. They don't have them in California. Do they
Well,
not have
hey.
lightning bugs in California?
I don't know.
What? We have a ton of them. Come on over.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Come on over.
There
Don't have
is
our hot
something
sauce.
slightly magical about lightning bugs. Now, when it's daytime and you see them in your kitchen and they're not lighting up, you don't want them in there.
Yeah.
But at night when they're flying around, it's pretty. And somebody else, I can't remember who, said we used to make rings out of them. So if you're sadistic and crazy, you can rip the butts off of them and stick them together to create a ring. And I did that when I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Alejandra has never seen a lightning bug either.
What?
Wow.
Alejandra, where do you live? Where are these people?
She's in California as well. Rotator cuff surgery on Monday. Oh,
Who's having that?
Tracy Lynn.
Oh,
Oh,
Tracy.
I hope that my understanding is that's a rough recovery. And the bunion thing, they say I'll be off my feet for a while, but that I could use a knee scooter. I don't know.
Did Dina have one of those? Who had one of those?
Yeah, when Dina broke her foot.
Yeah. You're gonna be one of a knee scooter is.
I don't know.
I just need to make sure you're gonna be able to get up the steps into the house. That's what my concern.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whatever.
Anne says, don't do surgery. My sister did it. Didn't work. A lot of pain, and it went back to the way it was. Off your feet for 6 weeks.
And no change off
Oh,
your feet for weeks and nothing helped it. Wow. Oh.
yeah.
Do you think that's why they're talking about just putting a Band-Aid on it, kind of offering remedies or treatments rather than a fix? Because the fix doesn't always fix. Because it's like back surgery, right? You
Right.
only do it as a last resort because it doesn't always work.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why they're trying to not really push it.
They weren't trying to not push it. They were like, you'll need surgery.
Oh.
If you want to get rid of the bunion. Nobody said don't
why
do
they
this
give you the toe condom?
because they have to look at x-rays and see yeah, and then Michelle's like, that's the difference. She's like, don't do it. And this was like, thank God I did it. It's so much better now.
Oh, so it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And it's at curly top. Curly top, you've had every surgery in the world.
Didn't you just have back surgery?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A bunion is calcification. I think a bunion is actually the bone growing and shifting in the wrong direction, because she said with surgery they're in on the bone. I don't know. I started to research it a little bit tonight. But in any case, I had an x-ray, so I don't have any plans yet. But if I do it, I want to do it soon to get it over with. And I really do want to just, if I do it, we'll see. We'll see what they say, because they won't really know what the severity is until they look at the x-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, till the x-ray. So we'll see. We'll see.
I forgot to mention something.
What?
I'm sorry to change topics.
That's okay.
You don't know about this because I didn't tell you about this. I'm making a 90s clock.
What?
And it's almost done. It's going to be done tomorrow. A 90s clock. So I'm trying to just come up with new things, because I just want to see what can be done. So imagine it's like a neon yellowish green as the epoxy, and the time graduations are hot pink, and the clock hands are bright neon green surrounded by black. It's totally 90s.
Okay.
I'm excited about it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's a 90s.
Oh, look at what Athena's saying. 3.
What? Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
But she's saying, do have the surgery?
She was saying to think about it. Don't. She's saying she ended up losing a toe and she's been miserable ever since.
What?
Her mother-in-law.
Dude, how come nobody's talking about the inconsistencies with bunion therapy surgery?
Well, let's see what the doctor that is looking at my actual foot
Joey
does.
It doesn't have a headband, but it could if you wanted it to.
I thought he meant my bunion.
You can also get your bunion a headband.
Joey, will you please make a bunion headband for me? Yeah. Ooh, well, we'll see. We'll keep it posted. Thank you. Any feedback? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see.
Like they say, we'll pray on it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they say after they see my x-rays.
Mm-hmm.
The clock does not have a headband, Shakendra, but it should. It should.
You know what? I think I know what I think I know who I'm going to give it to, and it's not getting a headband.
Okay. You guys, I will tell you, when I went in for the x-ray, yes, there is a chapter tonight. I'll do it in a couple minutes. But you know what was weird?
What?
And I know anybody that is still in this chapter.
An extra toe growing on your toe?
No, I wanted to talk about what happened to me in the x-ray room.
I know you said you know what's weird, and I think, but
okay. No, and if anybody is still going in through active treatment or anything like that, I'm sorry.
Oh,
but,
I know. I'm sorry.
I was in the x-ray room, and it was the weirdest thing, you guys. I've been feeling totally fine, totally confident. Walked in the x-ray room, and when I had to lay on the table, my brain literally went right back to radiation treatments. And I almost did my arm. It was the strangest thing. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you stood up for that.
No, I had to lay down, twisted with my arm up behind my head. It was the weirdest thing, though. It came back, and it was like, okay, don't cry. Don't cry at your toe x-ray.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing. And I'm mentioning it because, the word trigger gets put out there a lot. I'm like, oh my God, I think this was what they mean by being triggered by something. It really did freak me out. It was very strange.
Feel better?
Yes.
Good.
Oh yeah, I feel totally better.
Good.
But you don't realize what parts of your brain are still holding on to things.
Yeah, that's right.
It's crazy.
And it can just come back when you don't expect it.
Thanks, Tanya. And so tonight's chapter, I actually pulled the one that I'm going to talk about getting prepped for radiation.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to do some trivia?
I did trivia.
You
I
did
got it
trivia.
ready.
Yes, Janice. And noises, places, and you know what else? The number one memory trigger is smell. Hey, I mean smoke. Yeah. You and radiations are friends. Good. Yeah, it's called PTSD. It was so weird. I didn't know that part was still in there as huge as it was.
There's 1 clock left, guys.
There's one clock
One
left.
clock left.
Thanks, Patty.
All right. This is 90s trivia questions. and
90s
answers.
trivia. Okay.
90s trivia. All right, you ready? What's the name of the group responsible for Macarena? I thought it was a different name.
You know what? I don't remember the name of the group that did Macarena.
Macarena.
Do-diddle-do-ba-ba-diddle-diddle-do-ba.
Let's see if anybody knows it. Did Joey say headband, or is that in relation to something earlier?
He might have been saying that might just be his answer to everything now is headband.
That would be great if that's it. I could dance it. I could not.
Ah,
Stacy and Janice, good job. Los Del Rio.
Yeah.
All right. How many Americans tuned in to watch the O.J. Simpson trial verdict?
Ooh.
We almost got the P. Diddy verdict today, but the jury was instructed to go back. How many Americans tuned in to watch the O.J. Simpson trial verdict? Hey, everybody knew Los Del Rio.
Yeah. Too many.
Did you look?
No,
Do you have a guess?
it was millions.
How many do you think?
10 million.
10 million. Leslie says 24 million. I see 12 million.
All of them.
All of them.
It's so true.
95 million.
95 million.
95 million.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What's the infamous
Six
haircut?
closer.
What's the infamous haircut inspired by a must-see TV sitcom? The infamous haircut that was
Mullet?
inspired by a must-see TV sitcom.
I think it's the mullet. I didn't look. Mullet.
Oh,
Oh, the Rachel.
It's the Rachel.
Oh my gosh.
Good job,
yes.
Athena and Renee.
Yes.
Wait, somebody got it above there. And it went away.
Yeah. The Rachel. I forgot
So I said
about that.
2 billion for the OJ thing. Yeah, the
Yes,
everybody knows
the Rachel. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, good. That's a good one.
What was the first animated feature film to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar?
Was it The Little Mermaid? I didn't look. So
Little Mermaid was my jam.
I feel like it was The Little Mermaid. It could have been.
What
Beauty
was
and
the
Beast.
first animated feature film to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Rachel's are still coming in.
Yeah.
Suzanne, that would have been my guess too. Would have been The Lion King. Toy Story is a little too new because Lion King, nobody's gotten it yet. Yes, Curly Top. Good job.
Beauty Tease.
Beauty and the Beast. Good job. Athena
Very
got it.
cool.
Yeah, Janice got it. All right. All right, last one. You ready?
Yeah.
No, too easy. Who was named the first female Secretary of State in 1997?
I'm sorry. She said Jessica Rabbit. I know that was not an answer to this question, but that was perfect.
Who was named the first female Secretary of State in 1997? Yeah, Jessica Rabbit's a great answer.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, no. She was after that. Never
love
seen
Beauty
Beauty and
and
the
the
Beast.
Beast.
Madeline Albright. Good job.
Nice.
All right, we're going to do one more.
Okay.
One more.
I like that. I know that. Like I can see her face, but I can't remember. Janet Reno. Janet Reno was a attorney general, I think, wasn't she?
All right, you ready for this?
Mhm.
Yes, she was. What was that kid's
Get in
name?
all the way in
Eli,
the frame. It
Ellie-
makes
I forget. All right. Whitney Houston had a massive hit in 1992 with a cover of whose hit? Who did she cover? Not the song. Who was the artist that she covered?
I know.
I'd be impressed if you knew.
I do know.
I didn't know that this was a cover.
I know this.
I thought this was an original. I didn't know
It's
it was a
Dolly
cover.
Parton and Kenny Rogers did it. Yeah.
What song?
I will always love you.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. You didn't let them answer, but good
I'm
job.
sorry. Yeah, no, they all knew it.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
come? I didn't know that. I thought that was
Yeah,
original.
it was a dolly.
Do you know that is one of the most difficult drum hits to ever do? When it goes boom and that pause between when she stops and the drum hit,
Really?
even professional drummers, they miss it so many times.
Really?
It's a weird count. You have to count. It's a 5/4 count, then it switches over to a 4/4. And if you miss it, even the slightest bit, you're not going to hit it. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. In fact, there's viral videos of like drummers in like high school and college bands. They all go around trying it, and nobody can get it.
Really?
Yep, they're too early or too late.
You know what? A lot of the times your little interesting facts make me zone out. And this one,
This wasn't a Cleopatra Pyramids
this was
thing?
not a Cleopatra Pyramids thing.
Good.
This was a good fact.
Good.
That is interesting. So is this, she wrote this song the same day she wrote Jolene? Wow. And you know
Really?
what? Kenny didn't do it with her. I was thinking of Islands in the Stream, Leslie.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's no male part.
No, I know. I thought of Islands in the Stream, and then
Islands.
Yeah. Did I say island?
You said Lilands.
Lilands in the Stream.
Those are islands filled with lilacs. All right, I want to hear your thing.
Okay. All right. So this section, and again, remember this is all very rough draft, but this one is called In Which.
I don't think you need to say that every week.
I can't help
it's
it.
good work, and you don't
I
have
can't
to
help
say it's
it.
rough draft. You could just
I
say, "Here's
can't
something
help
I wrote."
Here it
Enjoy.
is. Here it
Enjoy.
is. This chapter is called In Which Missy Gets Prepped for Radiation. My radiologist was the oldest doctor on my team, and I found myself wondering a lot about how many advances in cancer treatment he'd seen throughout his career. When he found out I'm a comedian, he asked me who my favorite comic is. I asked him who his favorite radiologist is. Then we talked about my breast, what I should expect from radiation treatments, etc. I hated the idea of having this treatment, yet I was grateful for its availability. Nonetheless, feelings of gratitude and the urge to run out through the wall Kool-Aid guy style can exist concurrently. He said a lot of science and mathy type things that meant nothing to me, except that he'd put a lot of thought into this radiation stuff. I understood that the radiation would kill errant cancer cells in my breast. I understood the technology makes the aiming of the radiation beam so precise that there's barely a miniature chance, but a chance nonetheless, it would zap my heart. I know that radiation is the best way to prevent recurrence. It's very safe, the doctor reiterated, in the same way people tell you that flying is safer than driving. Intellectually, I got it. But the part of my brain that remembers every horrific radiation death in every science fiction or spy movie it's ever seen, it was freaked out. The effects are cumulative, he explained. The first week, you'll most likely notice nothing at all. The majority of the side effects, fatigue, rash, brain fog, won't show up until you've completed all your treatments. Noticing my very fair skin, it looks like the underbelly of a flounder, he handed me a prescription for a special cream to prevent and treat burning. Wait, if it prevents burning, then why does it also treat burning? And that was the only question I had. I do not remember if there was an answer. The next time I would see him was months later, during an early morning appointment to get set up for my treatments. I cried on that morning in a CAT scan machine with my boobs out, flanked by my kind radiology oncologist and the sweetest nurse in the world. I was not expecting to cry that morning, not even a little. This appointment was just the beginning of the next step, getting my scans, markings, etc., all set for radiation treatments that would start up soon. I was not expecting to feel any feels. But you guys, when I was on that table, being coached through holding my breath, told I was going to be fine, and hearing the chunk of the machine, I lost it. It all felt so cancery. That's the thing I found about this. I went for days and days feeling fine, happy, positive, grateful. But along with that came the apparently inevitable grief that hits because this thing that was happening to me was real. I share this because it's a real thing for many others as well. Many who may feel a bit lonely in their own story. I am sharing because while I often feel fine, positive, and grateful, I still cry pretty hard and pretty unexpectedly. That time it was in a CAT scan machine with my boobs out, flanked by my kind radiology oncologist and the sweetest nurse in the world. They told me I could cry, that it would come and go and to feel whatever I was feeling, and that they had me and they would keep on having me. We all need to feel had at times like this. Later that night, with my new tiny tattoos meant to guide radiation beams hidden under my shirt, I was back to my normal, not crying on stage self telling jokes. It's how this works, I guess. And please know that if you find yourself crying sometime, please know that you're had, that I've got you, even if your boobs are out.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
Kendra said that there's a dog she hasn't seen.
This one, is this the one you're talking? That's Hazel.
You've seen Hazel.
That's Hazel.
This is Dennis.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Kim. I'm glad
Well,
you
that was
yeah.
good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And Dina and I are going to have a little hi. This is Dennis.
Dina and you are going to have
Oh, Dina and I are going to have a little writing retreat. So I'm going to write some more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to leave me with the dogs.
I'm going to leave you with the
2
dogs.
days.
You're going to be fine. You are going to be fine. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you for letting me eat this out. Because sometimes also when you're reading out loud, any of you that are writers know that when you put it on paper and then you sit it away for a while and then you read it out loud, you can find the parts that you need to edit. But I also like getting to share it with you guys because the emotional parts, I think we all need sometimes. So thank you.
Thank
Tanya,
you guys.
do not make me cry.
Yeah, Tanya.
Don't make me cry. But anyway, we're so glad you guys were here tonight. Thank you. Hank, thank you.
We
You
love
guys
you,
are the
and
best.
we will see
We
you
love
next
you.
week.
We will see you next week.
Have a happy and safe 4th of
4th
July.
of July.
Do not blow your fingers
No,
off.
don't
Yeah.
blow your fingers off.
And if you live out west, try to find a lightning bug. I'm sure they're out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
If not, I'll ship you one. Is that legal?
No, I don't
How
think
would
you can do
anybody
that.
know? It's
Well, it
no way
would die.
survive.
You'd be
Yeah.
sending them a dead bug,
We
and
could
that's not kind.
Pack them with food. All
Okay,
right.
you're done.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I'm hitting end stream.